What if I told you India's Prime Minister signed a historic peace deal, had dinner, called his family, and said goodnight? And by 1:32 am in the night, he was dead. No autopsy, no investigation, no answers. Just a body flown back to India in silence. The official story, heart attack. But here is what they don't tell you. His family said his body had blue marks. No post-mortem was ever conducted. Government files sealed. RTA request denied. And the man who could have changed India's forever was gone. This is the story of Lal Bahadur Shastri, India's most underrated Prime Minister, and the mystery that was buried with him. The year is 1904. Mughal Sarai, Uttar Pradesh. A boy is born into a family with nothing. No wealth, no influence, no connection. His father, a school teacher, dies when the boy is barely 1 year old. Just a mother and poverty. But this boy was different. Every morning, he would walk miles to schools. And when the Ganges River stood between him and his education, he didn't stop. He swam across. Not because someone told him to do, but because giving up was never an option. His name was Lal Bahadur Shastri, and one day the world would know him simply as Shastri. Before we talk about war and politics, let's talk about the man. Because Lal Bahadur Shastri was not just a prime minister. He was a husband, a father, a man of extraordinary simplicity. In 1928, he married Lalita Devi. He was 24 years old. She was from a modest family, just like him. Their wedding had no dowry. Shastri refused to accept it. The only things he accepted from the bride family were a chakra and a few meters of khadi cloth. Together, they had 6 children. And through all his years in politics, through arrest, prison, power, Lalita was always there. There is a story from his years in prison. While Shastri was behind bars fighting for India's freedom, his family had no income. His daughter fell seriously ill. He could not afford the medicine. She died, his own daughter. He paid the price of freedom movement with his family. Most a man would have broken. Shastri grieved and kept going. As a prime minister, he lived in official residence, but his lifestyle never changed. Simple food, simple clothes, no personal wealth. When he died, his family had to take a loan to pay for a car he bought on installments. A prime minister of India who died without money. As India fought for independence, this young man made a choice. He chose resistance. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, he joined the freedom movement in the 1920s. He was arrested, not once, not twice, but 7 times. Each time prison, each time he came out stronger. While in Kasi Vidyapith, he earned a title Shastri, meaning scholar. He dropped his caste surname, kept only the title. This single decision tells everything about this man. After independence, he rose through politics quietly and steadily. No drama, no corruption, and no ego. When he became a railway minister, a major train accident killed hundreds. He stood before parliament and resigned. Nobody forced him. He simply said moral responsibility must mean something. In the world of politicians who never take blame, this was extraordinary. And India noticed. In 1964, Jawaharlal Nehru died and India looked for a new prime minister. They chose the quiet man, the man nobody feared, the man everybody trusted. Within 1 year of taking office, Pakistan invaded. August 1965, Pakistan forces crossed into Kashmir under Operation Gibraltar. The plan triggered an uprising, destabilized India, captured Kashmir. What they did not expect was Shastri. This small, soft-spoken man gave one order: cross the international border. India struck back hard. Indian tank reached the outskirts of Lahore. Pakistan forces were pushed back. And to the nation, Shastri gave 4 words that still echoes today: Jai Jawan, Jai Kishan. Honor the soldiers and honor the farmers. India stood united. The world had underestimated this man for the last time. January 1966, Tashkent, Soviet Union. Cold, quiet, a city began the Iron Curtain. Both India and Pakistan agreed to negotiate. Soviet Premier Koshygin mediated. For days, Shastri and Ayub Khan sat across from each other. On January 10, 1966, they signed the Tashkent Declaration. Peace on paper had been achieved. That evening, Shastri called his wife Lalita. He sounded calm and relaxed, perhaps the most relaxed he had been in months. He had dinner, he went to his room, and sometime after midnight, he complained of chest pain. By 1:32 a.m. on January 11th, Indian Prime Minister was dead. Here is where history gets uncomfortable. Question number 1. Why was there no autopsy? A sitting Prime Minister died suddenly in a foreign country. Standard protocol is post-mortem. It did not happen. To this day, no official explanation for why. Question number 2. What did the family see? Shastri personal aide Ramnath claimed the body had blue marks. His wife Lalita Shastri publicly stated she believed he was poisoned. Not a conspiracy theorist, his own wife. Question number 3. Who was in the room? The cook who prepared Shastri's last meal, Jan Muhammad, was never officially questioned. He disappeared at the night. Some reports suggest he died shortly after under unclear circumstances. Question number 4. What do the file says? Journalist and RTA activist Anuj Dar spent years filling right to information requests. The government refused. Documents classified. Files sealed. The official response: disclosure would harm the national interest. What national interest required hiding the cause of the Prime Minister's death? 58 years later, we still don't know. A man who refused dowry in 1928, who lost a daughter to poverty and kept fighting, who resigned over a train accident because integrity was non-negotiable, who led 1 billion people through war, who chose peace when war was easier, die alone in a cold room with no answers, no autopsy, no closures. His family took a loan to pay for his car after he died. This is the kind of man India lost. India mourned, India forgot. And the files remain sealed. If you believe the truth deserves to be come out, share the video, because the least we can do for Lal Bahadur Shastri is remember him and keep asking what really happened in Tashkent.